team of KM organizing such a nice concept. We appreciate using not into academics. They are great in academics, I know. The lab diagnostics also they are much keen into. So thinking of them inviting me on this prestigious platform. So so many colleagues are there, seniors to be. It is really nice being in the company or probably interacting with them. Really feeling good. Home actually. Declaring this picture. Sir is also there. Yes, sir. Great. So, in the medical center, I think Shilpa ma'am is well also likely to come. So this is really an hope. And I'm here before you actually. This simple topic which we usually come across. So root cause analysis, listening to IQC and EQAS outliers. It's a burning issue every day. Okay. So as rightly said, we don't utter the word MC. Should say area of improvement. Non-conformancy actually is an area of improvement. Whenever I go to any audit, face so many problems. Whenever we raise any complaint or raise any issue, which is really required for improvement in the patient care, right? But they are taken in otherwise good, say maybe labs. Okay, I don't want to name the labs. Big labs are there. By so many cities across India. Okay. They have connected this number of NCs with their appraisals. Here's the number of NCs. Okay, they get good appraisal. I hope other assessors would be agree. I don't know why such concept is there, which is unfortunate actually. Second thing is non-conformancy or deviations we call it in literal terms. Okay, has to be linked and has to be raised in our internal audit also. Everybody, I expect everybody should do ISO 15189 2012 internal auditor course. How many of you have done that? It's great, good number. So that checklist. Okay. Now you might be knowing how many of you know that NAPL has now revised the standard and they are in implementation of new standard ISO 15189-20. How many of you know? There have been some little changes. Previously there were clause 4 and clause 5. First 3 are same only. Right? So normative references and concepts like what is called terms and conditions. Those 3 are same only. 4 and 5 were the clauses. Simply, some of us have done the assessor's course also here. So they must be fresh with clause 4 and clause 5. Clause 4 is considered for management or quality management system. Clause 5 is technical clauses. So this root cause analysis is clause 4.9, right? Okay, 4.9, 10 and 11 is related with identification, corrective and preventive action like that. So now the standard has completely revamped. Okay, now they have introduced almost 80 clauses. Okay, just like to tell you that they have put in first 3 are saying 4 is general clause, 5 is related with governance, I suppose. 6 is related with resource requirement. 7 is related with personnel requirement. 8 is related with quality management or quality. So in that quality requirement, all these root cause analysis, corrective action, or preventive action, or checking the effectiveness of corrective action is put into one single clause. I think it is 8.7. Okay, so as far as I remember, I haven't studied it thoroughly. I have just done the comparison part of previous standard, and we have all the assessors as well as the GAP. GAP is conformity assessment body, means lab, are asked for their opinion to go about it, or if changes are required or is suggested, the behavior and maybe this planning. So going ahead directly, so this currently this 2012 standard 4.9 clause says that you have to do the root cause analysis whenever there will be any deviation. We call it as incident or accidents, errors, events, or occurrences. Incidents means it has happened, but the harm has not happened. That's what incident. Accident means it has happened and accident is also obvious. Okay. Errors, you know. Events and occurrences, there is slight difference in events and events. Occurrence means it is an unexpected thing, which is not countable. Event means happened and it is countable. That is event. Say, for example, while coming from all the way from Navi Mumbai to here, okay, the event happened is I came late. And that's it. Okay, that is an event. So many occurrences happened, which culminated into this event. Right? That is called occurrence. So, any non-fulfillment of requirement, it's say a documented procedure is there, and we have deviated from that particular protocol. It's considered as a so since last 30 or 35 years, I was working, I tell you, last 30 to 35 years, the change in psychology, this non-conformity and dealing with this non-conformity has changed. Previously, it was a blame game. Okay. If some mistake used to happen, people are punished. It's unfortunate, right? Okay. Yesterday, one incident happened in my lab. Okay. We do so many double marker testing, prenatal screening. Okay. Autodefia is on machine, Parkinson. And one of my technicians, yesterday only, day before yesterday, he was doing pregnancy-associated plasma protein. One plate he has loaded. Okay. Every plate has got a set of calibrators, open holes. Fine. And the rest 80, 82 were the samples. Okay. What he has done, one reagent he has put in inadequate. What happened? The complete batch finger, complete plate finger. So next moment in the evening, manager mailed me. This is the mistake. Rajesh sir has said we have to report all the losses that is happening in the last month. So probably we have to calculate that cost per reportable test, CPR. Okay. So the mail struck came into my inbox. See, okay. So asked immediately, do the RC and submit. Okay, fine. So that's the only statement I have written. So in that, I'm inherently saying that so and so person has to do RCA. So a person has to come up with a solution, one single solution, and based on that, we will take an action. Okay, simple. We cannot blame that person. What used to happen in the past is, okay, उसने 4.5 ml जगह पे सिर्फ 2.5 ml रखा, तो उसे पनिश करो। सैलरी में से उसका कितना था? Calibrators were costing around say 10,000, 9,000 rupees, and reagents were costing around 35,000, 45,000 rupees. उसके सैलरी से कट करो, लेकिन उसका सैलरी जब मैंने देखा, मतलब सबका सैलरी, टेक्नीशियन का सैलरी होता है प्राइवेट सेक्टर, इट इज टू bad situation, right? I cannot put him on. Say another suggestion came to me from my seniors is give me 5 days yellow. Is it possible? We should not screw any technical person on a financial ground. So my thought process gone. It was system improvement. Why this error has happened? Okay, nobody does the errors of the intention. Correct. So main shift has been away from individual punishment. That's moved to system improvement. So root cause analysis we usually see, we are from the farmer background. Okay. I stayed in Lodi, Nagar for 25 years. So I have been into playing, raised, born and brought up into villages only. So everybody knows that there is a wind growing in the field. Okay, we have to remove that wind to improve the yield of the crop, right? We have to remove that, right? But we should not cut it. Okay, it's just a manifestation of the problem. Okay, it's just a symptom of the problem. We have to remove that bit to get the desired result. Okay, but we have to uproot it. Okay, so there is the concept root cause analysis. So problem that we're seeing outside is just a manifestation. We have to go deep down to the root to get to the actual problem, which is there prevailing in that system, so that a similar occurrence or similar problem may not be encountered in the future. We will get the desired outcome. So most of the symptoms are lack of training. Say we call it as symptoms. They are not the root causes. Words are then lack of training, human error, procedures not followed, a poor performance, method not validated. Are they root causes? They are not the root causes. There is a concept called smart principle to call it as a root cause. किसी को बोलना है बॉटल है तो बॉटल has got some principle. It's the shape, उसमें थोड़ा सा वैक्यूम होना चाहिए, पानी स्टोर होना चाहिए. These are the characteristics not to call it as a bottle. Okay, the root cause किसी को भी नहीं बोल सकते. Okay, so these are not the root causes. These are just a symptom or manifestation. Equipment out of experience. मुझे मालूम है मेरे लैब में ना रेयर पैरामीटर्स होते हैं ना, हेप्टोग्लोबिन होता है या कोई सेरोप्लाज्मिन होता है या कोई टेस्ट होता है ओपी या कोई ओके, तो I have to use those reagent beyond expiration. सी करना पड़ता मैनेजमेंट यूज टू टेल नहीं दोनों यूज पढ़ा है. स्टॉक वाला बोलता है कि आपके मेनू में ऑलरेडी पड़ा है, ऑन बोर्ड ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल, लेकिन we have to use it beyond expiration, probably like expired calibration. Okay, we have to use it. So this which method say non-validated method we have to use it beyond validation. हुआ भी नहीं, फिर भी use करना. And some calibrated machines भी use it, फिर भी use करने पड़ते. These are the manifestations. They are not the root causes, I would say. Okay, these are the root causes. Say, for example, design. Sir ने एक example दिया था, movement of a sample within the lab. Okay. So we have to arrange our equipments for the automated analyzer in such a way that there should not be a haphazard movement of the sample. One single sample being shared in on multiple platforms also. Okay. So you have to work on the design actually. The root cause is design is not proper. Okay. Root cause is not the sample has been spilled while moving from one place to another. Okay, or there is no rack available for moving from one place to another. Be another reason, right? So we have to go back, go down to the problem. Okay, how to go to that extreme level is the today's system. So manufacturing and supervision of management, change control, purchase of supplier, just I have told you the reason why I'm still using the expired products. Okay, documentation, SOP. Say for example, मेरे lab में ना एक photometric का SOP होता है, ठीक है ना? 1:2 dilution is recommended in validation. Okay, we know validation and verification. बराबर ना? Verification means what? Whatever performance claims of the manufacturer is there, okay, we have to verify it. समझो उसने बोल दिया 1:2 is the recommended dilution. Okay, beyond that we should not do that. Okay. Otherwise, you will have sort of error. Okay. So 1:2 is recommended, लेकिन SOP में मैंने लिखा ही नहीं. Okay. So any technician has got the right to do any dilution at his home. Okay. खुशी से कुछ भी कर लेगा. तो होता ये है कि when procedure is not defined, documentation is not there, then our technician do follow the procedure at will. Okay, so somebody does 1:5 dilution for say enzyme. Okay, we get incorrect result. When it will be compared with other lab, then we will have to face the dilemma of explaining why our results are differing from the other lab. Okay, which is usually a fact actually. तो हर रोज होना पड़ता है अगर किसी ने डॉक्यूमेंटेड प्रोसीजर फॉलो नहीं किया. ठीक है. ट्रेनिंग ऑफन अ सिम्टम एम्प्लॉय परफॉर्मेंस को पता होगा कि आई एम वर्किंग इन अ कॉर्पोरेट लैब, टिपिकल कॉर्पोरेट लैब. ओके, everybody's performance is calculated in number of competency score. Okay. मेरा डिपार्टमेंट है न्यूबॉर्न स्क्रीनिंग का. ओके, तो हर एक का एक टास्क दिया होता है. से फॉर एग्जांपल ऐसा है, सैंपल रजिस्ट्रेशन डिपार्टमेंट है, फिर टेक्निकल स्टाफ है, फिर सुपरवाइजर स्टाफ है और कंसल्टेंट है. तो हर एक का परफॉर्मेंस इज लिंक्ड टू द फाइनल टारगेट नंबर ऑफ सैंपल्स प्रोसेस्ड. तो होता यह है कि हर एक टास्क को एक स्कोर दिया है. SRT सैंपल रजिस्ट्रेशन कितना करता है, ठीक है ना? तो उसका टारगेट दिया है हर दिन का 1000 टारगेट. मतलब क्या कि उसने अगर 40 रजिस्ट्रेशन किए तो उसका स्कोर है 1000 एंड 1000 इज द ऑप्टिमम टारगेट फॉर एवरी डे. सो 40 रजिस्ट्रेशन इज 1000. ओके, और कोई पेंडिंग क्लियर करता है तो उसका स्कोर है समझो 90. ओके, if clearing the pending, his score is added. That 90 score is added. That way, he's supposed to achieve a target of 1000 per day. Okay, that is his performance calculation. So, होता ये है कि because of so many factors in playing role into our lab, competent बंदा है, say for example, is very good candidate, is very good supervisor, लेकिन उसे डाल दिया substandard work में. Just imagine a scenario, एक pathologist है, consultant है, with a brain, okay, and he has been asked to check the A positive, the B positive. तो blood group check करें. It's not correct ना. Okay. या कोई supervisory work दे दिया उसको या clerical work दे दिया. That is called, I would say, underutilization or not using those resources appropriately. Correct? तो उसका performance bad हो जाता है. ठीक है ना. दूसरा equipment. There are so many issues with the equipment. Okay. Say there are two equipments. जैसे एक machine है, उसपे मैंने डाल दिया sample. It is aspirating the sample and immediately throwing out, so that the technician will collect the sample immediately and load it to other machine. Okay, that scenario is good now, rather than keeping the sample within the machine itself. Correct? उससे क्या होता है कि that same tube can be subjected for other analysis and our turnaround time becomes lean. Correct? So if I will opt for first type of equipment, wherein he is sending the sample immediately after sucking, say maybe more amount than required, but putting into another, say T3 T4 TSH करना है उसे, तो T3 करेगा incubation के लिए डालेगा, फिर separate करेगा T3 के लिए डालेगा, फिर TSH के लिए डालेगा. इससे अच्छा है कि he will suck all the volumes together for all the three assays and throw the tube back outside, so that it will be picked up and put it in for photometry also. Just like Rajesh sir has given an example. Okay. So we will get a better output, correct? So that is considered as a root cause. You got my point. So these are the root causes I have just put it into screen. Okay. So I'm telling you, root cause should be called as a root cause if it follows this principle. Okay. किसी को भी root cause नहीं बोलना है. It should be specific. मतलब क्या? It should be attributing to one specific area, a specific person. Okay. Say, मैंने बोला कि EQAS का रिजल्ट गलत अपलोड हुआ है. Okay, there is a transcription error. AST मैडम ने बोला कि वो एक्सचेंज हुआ. ठीक है ना? Okay, that is non-conformance. Correct? So how to find the root cause of it? So we should propose that as a root cause, which should follow this principle. It should be specific. It should be measurable. It should be countable actually. It should come into numerics actually. Okay. As in the previous session also, when we have discussed that everything, when it comes into numbers, then only we will be able to ignore it. Correct? तीसरा है action oriented. To whom I should deliver this task, so that he will be able to work on it and improve. And realistic मतलब क्या? कि if desired outcome, if I'm expecting, it should be realistic. It's feasible. तो आपको एक चीज पता होगी, बुलेट, सिल्वर बुलेट थ्योरी. ठीक है. अपन जस्ट रात में नींद से उठे, अपन को एक सपना है कि दिस विल डेफिनेटली चेंज द कंप्लीट आउटपुट और आउटकम ऑफ द लैब. ओके. और सडनली इंप्लीमेंट कर दी. ओके. Without any knowledge or without anything, immediately expect कर रहे कि improvement होगा. That is not correct, na? Okay. It should be realistic one. It should be feasible and time constraint. We should know at how much time it will require to review its effective implementation and all. Correct? So this is how to go to the RCA. पहले define the problem, gather the data. Say for example, मैं prenatal screening में काम करता हूँ, तो एक hospital था, it was from Salem. सालेम पता है क्या? सेलम सेलम बोलते हैं, सालेम में एक्चुअली स्पेलिंग गलत होता था, ठीक है। तो वहां से सैंपल आते थे मुझे। I used to get so many samples for prenatal screening, double, triple, and quadruple. Okay, and I used to get many positive cases of trisomy 21 repeatedly. Okay, so that was my problem. When I have checked, you show me the data first. Yeah, that's the data. Okay, I saw there are almost 7 to 8% cases of trisomy 20 were positives from that hospital. Then I thought, okay, we should explore the data. I have asked my manager to collect complete Salem data. Salem to Chennai is almost around 150, 160 kilometers. So Salem का data देखा, so and simultaneously I have checked the data of national also. Okay. And according to FMF, Fetal Medicine Foundation, trisomy 21 का positivity rate should not be more than 3%. क्योंकि होता ही नहीं, it is not realistic. कोई बोलेगा कि मेरा blood glucose 50 है और मैं खड़ा रह सकता हूँ. That is not correct. That is not true. Now, same is the case with trisomy 20. Trisomy 21 is a rare condition. Okay. So your FMF or ECOG has defined the limit of positivity. Okay, it should not be more than 3%. Whatever parameter or whatever samples or whatever software you are using, be it Astrea, Prisca, कोई भी use करो, Autodesk use करो, कोई भी software use करो, ठीक है ना? It should not be more than 3% for double marker and should not be 5% for triple or quadruple. I think cut-off है, जैसे अपन बोलते हैं ना, total alert, value alert. So the limits are there. Correct? So I have gathered the data of Salem, and then I came to know that the Salem percent positives for trisomy 21 are more than the national average. Then there is a problem with Salem. Correct? Okay. मैं जब बीटा एससीजी का पूरा डेटा फिर मैंने I picked out नीचे गया बीटा एससीजी का डेटा देखा मैंने और मल्टीपल ऑफ मीडियन देखा. Actually, what we do, every monthly we process almost close to 15,000 cases of beta SCG. SCG करते, free beta नहीं करते. Double marker के लिए double marker. Autodesk के लिए free beta नहीं. So beta SCG of national, we are taking and making it as a median. और जो value आता है उसे multiple of median करो. अब जिसका पूरा median होता है ना, that we map it with the Autodesk software. You got my point? Okay. तो पूरा national का median है, उसको apply करने के बाद भी Salem का data was showing positive multiple. Got it? There is a problem with Salem. Okay. And when I dig down to other individual hospitals of Salem, they were equal. So meaning that I got a conclusion. There is no problem with hospital, individual hospital, but it is a problem with complete region or complete city. So what are common factors I'm attributing to that particular center where the contributor for my issue. Beta SCG ज्यादा आता था, इसलिए मेरा रिस्क ज्यादा था और मैं ज्यादा पॉजिटिव देता. Okay, so I have to ask why every time or because of. So trisomy 21 high because CG was beta SCG was high because there was a problem with silent. Because of they are getting some problem with logistic problem. When I check the logistic data, okay, by checking two things, transit delay, transit time, and secondly, temperature on receipt. और हमारे पास temperature log भी है, electronic logs. When I have seen transit delay is also there, and temperature on receipt of the sample at lab was always on a higher trend as compared to the. That is the root reason. So the reason was related with logistic issues. And when we changed the logistic group completely, we reverted back to our mainstream results of multiple of median tests. We started releasing accurate reports for that. So I have found out the root cause, and then we have done the recommendations based on our findings. But for this process, the whole process, the understanding of the system, understanding of the process is really important. That's my point. So, and at the end, we have to observe the recommended solution to ensure effectiveness for eliminating the problem. Correct? So, RCA is not a core, I'm telling you. It's not a fun. It can be a fun. It cannot be just a mere exercise. Okay. And that way, if we are identifying the correct root cause, we will be able to save so much of money. Okay. We were on the verge to lose those hospitals. I'm telling you, big business. At the end, what matters, my CEO used to bar. Okay. अगर मैंने नहीं किया वो root cause, I will be at stake. Okay. क्या कर रहा है? मैं तुझे इतना पे कर रहा हूँ, तो मेरे को कुछ भी नहीं दे. ठीक है. अब तो होते हुए भी वो hospital बना. ठीक है. They used to send us to the hospital actually. Ask us to travel all the way to hospital, take in front of the consultants to regain that confidence and regain the account actually. Okay. This is the scenario. But doing this exercise, I would be able to convince that, okay, sir, this is the cause, and we have corrected it. And we used to give one RCA sheet also to everybody. Okay. समझो किसी का नेटवर्क हॉस्पिटल होता है और उसको दूसरे लैब से या दूसरे सेंटर से सैंपल्स आते हैं. ठीक है ना? We should give actually the complete scenario. Say, for example, this is what is your mom, beta HCG mom, and this is the national average of beta HCG. Okay. And this is how your hospital is behaving. Probably these are the number of rejections. These are the number of hemolysis you are having. These are the number of inadequate samples you are having. Such sort of data, just like ma'am has given the trend, कि आपका हर एक बार EQAS का result कैसा trend होता है. Okay, probably you are changing or switching from one system to another. Okay, that actually helps. That gives extra confidence to your stakeholders. Okay. So ये जरूरी that makes your stakeholders feel happy. So lab SOP must define authorities and responsibility. Who should do this RCA? Ideally, RCA should be done by the technicians. I tell you, it's not a job of consultant. Don't do that. Really, I'm telling you. सबको technician को ही पता होगा. Okay. I used to I used to give an example. एक funny example देता हूँ. एक बार क्या हुआ कि we are doing hemoglobinopathy from HPLC. Okay. So it is our indigenous method. We have developed our own method. HPLC. तो 20-25 सैंपल का एक बैच बनाते हैं. We prepare a batch. Okay. Run time of one sample is 8 minutes. Okay. So when we load the sample and give a command, okay, we have to select a method for each sample. Okay, method is validated method. So method contains what? How much sample is need to be picked up or injected, how much time it will run, to which column it will run, and what are the conditions, what is the detector characteristics, and what UV or visible filter paper it has to measure the hemoglobin, right? That is the method we have to load. And he has given the command of 20 samples with controls and all those things. And walk out. Okay. After coming, he got one sample absolutely bizarre, one control. It was absolutely out. Okay. Then I asked, what is the issue? Then he checked, he only, the technician only checked what is the timing of the sample. Okay. And he related with the temperature. At that time only, at that 15-20 minutes only, 8 minutes, at that 15 minutes only, the AC was shut down because of electric issues. And that particular run only happened. You got it. You got it. So this can be picked only by the ground staff, right? I cannot come and investigate and come up with a lavish reason of outlier. Like random error. Random error, I tell you, is very commonly used word. Random error is diagnosis out of idiopathic. मालूम है ना idiopathic मतलब क्या? सारे diagnosis खत्म हो गए. Unknown reason है. उससे बोलते idiopathic. से रैंडम एरर. रैंडम एरर मतलब जब एरर मिला ही नहीं, कुछ भी एरर नहीं मिला, उसे बोलते हैं रैंडम. रैंडम इज द कॉम्प्लेक्स एरर. Nobody want to know root cause analysis. That should not be the same. So responsibility and authority for management of it. So telling you actions to be taken when non-conforming work is identified. Is true, correct? This may include halting work or withholding the test reports, correct? Who evaluates the significance of non-conforming work is the technician. Who decides about the investigation of non-conforming work? Okay, these are all things should be documented. Okay, not only documented, I'm telling you, it should be practiced. Okay, that is final level. Okay, कुछ हुआ है ना? मैंने बोल दिया, to the RCN submit. तो उसी लेवल पे जाना चाहिए. Technicians should do that, submit it to the manager. Manager should do the evaluation, whether the data is correct or not, submit the RCA, submit the suggestions. That's it. That's a binary point. Who notifies the customer and recalls? Of course, we have to do that. अगर कोई wrong report आता है, should withhold it. सब जो मैंने अभी HPLC का design बताया, we should not withhold the batch completely. Other samples are okay, no problem. Okay, they are verify those, of course, because controls are out of control limits, out of acceptable limits. Most of the times, I'm one of the good member of a good WhatsApp group actually. उसमें लिखा था our senior biochemist actually. ये हर बार क्या होता है कि IQC we are running. First IQC run is always out. Okay. और rerun करते हैं तभी ना. Correct. It's common scenario. Correct ना sir. So very common scenario. दूसरा QC है बराबर ही ना जाता है. So probably most of the time क्या होता है मुझे पता है 90 to 95% times क्या होता है कि वो reconstituted नहीं होता है या उसका टेम्परेचर अटेंड नहीं होता. Okay. And it is loaded directly on the machine. Okay. It gives some bizarre results, but by the time when it is out and again reloaded, it attains all the qualities of a good quality QC material and it gives good results. So, I really question, is our IQC plan is just to check the QC stability or QC attributing to or probably checking the integrity of the QC material. Should not be like that. Right? So, yeah, you have to critically see how many QC outliers are there. How many times your first QC is out. Correct? And what is the timing between these two QC taking out and probably reconstituting or something? Okay. Because most of the time what happens is I used to ask every lab, QC, when they are preparing QC, say 4 ml, 5 ml hota hai. So they prepare an adequate based on the dead volume of the machine and some aspiration volume, correct? उसकी basis पे वो 300, 400 माइक्रोलीटर का लिक्विड बना के छोटे-छोटे इवेंट द्वारा फिर बनाते हैं किसी का भी, ठीक है? और रख देते हैं, ठीक है ना? And they used to take 1 wire each per day, correct? That is the routine. So ideally, we are not doing IQC, but just checking the integrity of QC material. That is what is the IQC plan for us, right? That should not be the scenario. We should critically evaluate what is the QC performance we are actually getting out of this first run or a second run. What are the outliers? We don't see what is our average QC performance. Say for example, आपका जैसे यहाँ ESDI मैडम ने बताया, average standard deviation index. वैसे standard deviation index of same QC material should also be employed, correct? To check whether we are really going good as compared to our previous performance. So who should work on root cause analysis? I told you already. All those involved in the process that led to the incident should work. The employees closest to the work under. Say, I'm giving you one example. I will take one example actually. A case I will take it in the sessions also. They know the ground reality better than anybody. That's why they should be involved into the CFO. Timeliness is also important, correct? Despite ongoing burden of daily operations, it is important to investigate the event as soon as possible. Because the recall bias rate, so it should be investigated immediately. And RCA document should be prepared immediately. So, RCA is just a postmortem, I'm telling you. It's like a postmortem of what the problem is. Okay. We are doing the fetal autopsy. आपको पता है fetal autopsy आपकी society का तो. So we know what we do is we relate all those findings of fetal autopsy with other reports. एक genetic report होता है, सिर्फ prenatal report होता है, news and disease का report, CBS का report होता है. We relate it with them. Okay, and we prepare a document, sort of like that. It should be a post-mortem report of what has happened, what problem has happened. Okay. So these are the ways actually RCA tools. There are 4 methods of doing RCA. Any of it can be employed. Telling you. 4 methods. I'm really inclined to use this. Okay. Yes. Every method has got its merits and demerits. Okay. The enjoying one is 5 whys. आप enjoy कर सकते हो, आप prepare कर सकते हो. Okay. But इसके लिए ना थोड़ा सा brain लगता है, brainstorming, थोड़ा सा दिमाग, ठीक है ना? Okay. समझो वो Socrates पता है ना? Socrates का एक lesson था हमारे English में, बचपन में था. तो he used to ask question. तो सब movie है. He used to ask question. कौन सा पिक्चर था श्री देवी का? Excellent. He used to ask question every time. His son, Johnny, they were going crazy. So ask only 5 why. Then get to the questions. It's as simple as that. Okay. So prepare an RCA chart with 5 why in 5 rows. That's it. You will get the last answer. Say for example, कोई employee छोड़ देता है company. Private migration board. We are facing so much of problem. I have to tell almost. I tell you, In my life, I have not taken that much of interviews that in this last year. Okay. I have taken almost close to 85 interviews. That too manager and above. Can you believe it? MSc and above. I'm tired of this, actually. तो हर बार क्या होता है कि रीजन फॉर लिविंग हर बार बोलता है वो छोड़ के ठीक है ना रीजन क्या बोलता है पर्सनल या कमिटमेंट पर्सनल I used to tell my HR that employees by one. I mind this somewhere. The reason for leaving any job, most of them, I don't want to criticize. Okay, don't take it personally also, please. Reason for any person to leave any organization is immediacy. That is true. Immediacy. So that's fine. The second is fishbone or ishikawa. Third is chai or graph. And fourth is Parel. Okay, I'll welcome one by one. Okay. Just like 5Y, I'll take the example. This is a very nice exercise. I'm telling you, employees. Okay. And 5Y or root cause analysis can be done in any, not only in laboratory, in any other segments. You can come whenever you want to do the root cause analysis. This is a golden way of approaching any problem to find out the reasons. Excellent. This is called Yamba Yambutsu. Okay, it's actually Japanese person who used to employ this. Okay. A cause map, the visual explanation of why an event occurred. A coherent and cohesive story is created by moving from left to right. Okay. And cause map creates connections actually. Okay. Say for example, I yesterday gave an example. Just now I gave an example of that beta SC. Okay. So you can ask why every time. No special technique is required, promising. But you need to know the process completely. Okay. The limitation is that only. You should know the process. You should know the system. If system is, you are not aware about the system, then employ other. And best use when tackling a simple RC. This is very simple way to come to a conclusion actually. But sometimes what happens, the problem of this cause mapping is, or 5Y system is, if I will ask one group to arrive at a diagnosis, and in the same lab, if other 5 are there, I'll ask this to employ, find out the root cause, both of them will come with a different solution. Okay. That's the problem. Okay. So in that scenario, if multiple reasons are there, then there is different way to come to a. So in that way, Pareto will be better. So it is 80-20 rule. Yeah, we come to that. Okay, I'll give you an example of this. Say one biopsy specimens, there are 25 specimens were there. Okay, one lab was there, table. Okay, in the middle of the lab, and that technician was there who used to label all the 25 samples and send it to the lab. Okay, or biopsy. Okay, or maybe for frozen section or whatever. They are out for the process. What she used to do, she was having some problem. Okay, so she has done that, and next day we got a complete all 25 diagnosis different. Say किसी को गॉल ब्लैडर का कैंसर था, उसको यूरिन का रिपोर्ट मिल क्या बोलते हैं किडनी का रिपोर्ट मिल गया, किडनी वाले का उसको कोई दूसरा ही डायग्नोसिस मिल गया. So it was a garbled diagnosis they got for individual patient. Okay, So this has happened only because she has missed one sample in between and complete frame shifting of samples happened. Okay. Why? Because she has printed all the 25 barcodes one at a time. Okay. अब फ्रेम शिफ्टिंग की वजह से क्या हुआ कि शालिनी का था वो दिया को गया, दिया का और आगे को गया और फ्रेम शिफ्टिंग हो गया. So all the 25 diagnoses have changed. Okay. So big problem हो गया पूरा सारा हल्ला गुल्ला हो गया. क्या करते हो? लैब है, दूसरे लैब है. आपको अकल है क्या? आपको सीरियसनेस नहीं है क्या? All those things. Okay. And this is only because one single mistake. Okay. So we have asked why. Why this had happened? Then they came to know that the technician has done the mistake. Why she has done the mistake? Because that the printer, real-time printing of the barcode was not available. मतलब एक एंट्री कर दिया तो प्रिंटर अगेन क्या होता है कि एलआईएस ने एंट्री कर दिया तो क्या होता है it asks for the printing of the barcode. So immediately that barcode can be assigned to that lab ID for that person, correct? So that facility was not available. So she has to print all the barcodes and individually label those, correct? और एक चीज था कि उसने जो बारकोड किया था समझे प्री बारकोडिंग तो उसका बारकोड स्मजिंग हो गया. बारकोड का इशू हो गया. So that was because she could not see the barcode. फिर उसने बोला कि क्यों नहीं देख सकती, तेरा चश्मे का नंबर प्रॉब्लम है. थर्ड फोर्थ वन बोला कि नहीं चश्मे का नंबर तो बराबर है 1.25 माइनस है मेरा, ठीक ठाक है चलो. तो फिर बोला हाँ का विजन वगैरह ठीक था. मेरे हमारे यहाँ ना डायरेक्ट फोकस ही नहीं, तो है लाइट वो मेरे पीछे, ठीक है ना, उसकी वजह से वो शैडो आ जाता है. I could not see the name or image like that. Okay, so you have to ask why again and again. Go to the root cause. Okay, so this is a typical scenario. Another example हो सकता है कि उसी वक्त ना कोई ट्रेनिंग दे रहा हो वो लेडी एसआरटी वाली दूसरे एसआरटी वाली at that sample only, at that printing only. That could be the reason. That could be the reason that it is in the center of the lab. Okay, center of the lab है तो बहुत distraction होता है. Okay, that could have contributed to this particular thing. So there are so many things to analytically jot down those things. Okay. Right? So this is how we have to ask why the block number was transcribed incorrectly. Why was written as yes. 8. नहीं ना 5 को 8 समझना, 8 को 5 समझना. The handwritten label was difficult to read. Why? Because the print was very bad. Why? Because light source was behind the technician. Why? Because there isn't a dedicated light source in the labeling area. So this is how we have come to the solution that install a magnifier. Lighted magnifier at the labeling station for close loop. This is the solution. And check the effectiveness of this solution. दूसरा है fishbone. Okay, it's also an interesting thing. Fishbone मतलब कैसा होता है? Show you the figure. हाँ, ये ऐसा दिखता है. ठीक है ना? ये इफेक्ट है. इफेक्ट क्या है? कि फीडबैक पहली बार से फीडबैक ही देते हैं. क्यों नहीं देते? There are so many ways. Okay, there are so many things actually which are contributing to any particular problem. There are 6M rule. Okay, you have to put, say bucketing बोलते हैं, bucketing मालूम है ना? क्या कोई प्रॉब्लम है ना तो उसके कॉजेस कौन कौन से है उसके बकेटिंग करो, whether it is related with the machine, सीधा प्रॉब्लम समझो, इमेजिन से IQC आउटलायर, ओके, या EQAS आउटलायर, तो मशीन का एरर है क्या, हैंड पावर का एरर है क्या, मेथड का एरर है क्या, मटेरियल का एरर है क्या, ओके, या मदर नेचर मतलब एनवायरमेंट का एरर है क्या, या मेजरमेंट का, ठीक है ना. So those 6 you have to bucket those reasons into these 6 buckets. Okay, put all the reasons possible and find out which could be the reason for this. This is what fishbone. Okay, fishbone looks like just like a fish. Problem is face of the fish and others are the segments. More are the matlab 6 है, those are called that word which never say yeah. Spine. क्या सांगड़ा रहा तो ribs you can say, okay, or the skeleton you can say, okay, looks like that. So, the same example you can put it here. Also, what could be the reason? Okay, and you bucket those issues. You may probably come to the conclusion. This could be the cause. Okay. Right? So, namely here, exactly. Yeah. So, you have to brainstorm this. Here also brainstorming is required. So, you can check, see, poor visibility of cassette holder, do not, baskets do not separate. A labeling machine in fault, labeling machine breakdown, labeling machine breakdown, crowding is there, interruption is there, okay, traffic is there, outside traffic is there, so much of noise is there, distraction is there, so many specimens are bombarded to that technician. She got crazy. So many samples. आज मेरे को बहुत काम है. मैंने error बहुत काम है. Error हो गया. Sorry. दूसरा है Pareto. This is interesting. I'm telling you, this is complete business mind. Pareto मतलब क्या? कि अगर बहुत सारे reasons है ना, तो you have to समझो कितने रीजन मैंने बताया. जो कोई बोलता है कि एम्प्लॉइज भाग रहे हैं, अपना एट्रिशन रेट 25 से ऊपर के, ठीक है ना, व्हाट कुड बी द रीजन. पहला कौन रीजन, दूसरा रीजन, तीसरा रीजन, या क्वेश्चन या एग्जिट इंटरव्यू वगैरह कुछ होता है. एचआर करता है क्या रीजन है, जेन्युइनली बता, नाम मत से मैं डायरेक्टली देता हूँ, कॉन्फिडेंशियल फील्ड में, ओके, वो लिख देता है, ठीक है ना. एंड उसमें ना 5 रीजन वो देता है, 5 रीजन पॉसिबल रीजन. और एनालिसिस एचआर डिपार्टमेंट बहुत इंटेलिजेंट होती है, ठीक है ना. तो वो मुंह पे नहीं बोलेगा रीजन, लेकिन लिख के वो इनडायरेक्टली बोल देगा. समझ में आया ना. मैडम मैं जा रहा हूँ, लेकिन आपको पता है ना आपको मैं बाद में बताऊंगा. So that बाद में बताऊंगा will be in that page. Okay, by analysis. So 5 reasons will be quoted there, 5 options. Okay, yes. तो उसमें वो टिक मार्क करता है. We'll have to plot that reasons. So highest contributors, okay, 2 reasons होते हैं जो 80% contributing, 80% के लिए. समझ में आया. So if you address those first 2, you will get a best response or क्या बोलते हैं improvement. समझ में आया. That is called Pareto. Okay. So Pareto analysis is an easy to use technique that helps you to choose most effective changes to make. Okay. So the idea that by doing 20% of the work, you can generate 80% of that. Okay. Like this. So attitude or indifference. Okay, and dissatisfaction. Okay, you have to do correction in first 2, you will get 80%. That. Okay. brainstorming I have already covered. Not to tell so much of into IQC and EQAS. Okay. I'm telling you, put everything into 6M. You'll get the answer. Okay. But you should know the understanding of the system. Okay. Okay. So probable stage of error, pre-analytical, analytical, post-analytical. इसमें क्या हुआ था जब IQAS out गया, ठीक है ना? We should investigate it. What benefit of that? This is one of the template actually. Just 5 icon template कर सकते हो. कोई भी you can indigenously design. There is no limit. Okay, you can use any way of doing RC. Okay, so बहुत सारे लैब है ना वो लिख देते हैं कि मालूम नहीं कहते हैं कि प्री एनालिटिकल में क्या क्या मशीन कैलिब्रेशन टेम्परेचर पर्सनल हुआ है क्या एनालिटिकल में सुबह का मेंटेनेंस हुआ था मशीन का वीकली मेंटेनेंस हुआ था क्या ट्रेन हुआ था क्या पर्सन बंदा ठीक था क्या टेम्परेचर अच्छा था क्या ओके रिकॉन्स्टिट्यूशन अच्छा हुआ था क्या उसकी कास्टन के लिए ओके क्वांटिटी ठीक था क्या टेरिबिलिटी तो नहीं था सो मेनी थिंग्स लिखते हैं बहुत बड़ा आरसीए का डॉक्यूमेंट होता है उनका ओके करेक्ट ना बहुत बड़ा होता है it is not okay you can customize it no problem okay that way checklist hoga samjho so you will be able to check all these things no problem no doubt अच्छा है simplified है technician easy के आधार कर सकते हैं ठीक है but if your technicians are intelligent you can use this 5i one of the better way okay right? So pitfalls I'm telling you RCA मैंने बोला ना इसके चैलेंजेस बहुत है अगर RCA किया कभी कभी प्रॉब्लम आ सकती है जैसे नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग द प्रॉब्लम एंड देयरफॉर नॉट डिफाइनिंग इट करेक्टली इट्स पॉसिबल आई एम टेलिंग यू सो जंपिंग कर इमीडिएटली ये RCA है बाबा ये करेक्ट है अभी मेरा सिस्टम परफेक्ट हो जाए ठीक है ना दैट एटीट्यूड इज नॉट ओके और प्रोबेबली वी आर इग्नोरिंग अदर रीजंस ओके only because somebody else is doing RC. Okay, और वो बाहर से आया है तो कुछ भी reason not asking for help that is also not correct. Okay, मैंने ढूंढ लिया तेरी जरूरत नहीं है that is not correct. Correct, not considering all possible failures. Okay, not identifying all good causes that is also possible. Not understanding how the system should operate. Okay. Runaway test or that is also a problem. Okay, बहुत सारे टेस्ट कर लेते हो क्योंकि रिमूव एंड रिप्लेस पॉलिसी इज फर्स्ट टेलिंग सिल्वर बुलेट थ्योरी मैंने बताया ये गोली मार दिया सब करेक्ट हो गया feasibility or something is not at all considered okay मतलब ये इंट्रोड्यूस हो गया कल आके आओगे और मैनेजर को बोलोगे ऐसा स्टार्ट इम्प्लीमेंटिंग दिस ओके स्ट्रेट अवे जैसे मैंने बोल दिया कोई मेरे पास सडनली आ गया एक मेरे चीफ ऑफ दैट आई डोंट वांट टू नेम माय कलीग बट कि आई हैव सीन द पेपर्स ओके the chlorine bulb is also okay for HBOs, no problem. You will ask the customers to collect one tube only. It will run for fluoride or glucose also and HBOs also. I have to check with the column also. Na? I have to do the study also. I have to do that validation also. Everything also. Then do it now. When I have done, seeing the same results. Okay, then implement it. That is not correct. Okay. Do everything. So that is not bombarding and correcting the system is not correct. Returning the part of product without analysis that is also dangerous. Okay. मेरे को आपका ये मशीन भंगार लगता है क्या ना मेरे को समझ में आया क्या coming jumping to the conclusion failing to follow tearing the system apart without. So my message is root cause analysis is a method to focus our efforts on the true root cause. Root cause का principle याद रखो, that is take home message. Okay, don't call anything as a root cause. Root cause analysis helps to reduce this turnbacks and frustration. Okay, improve on your productivity. Else you solve so many issues. Okay, and ask why every time. Okay, probably very close to the root cause. Right? With this, I will say thanks.